Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. By myself, as usual. Been a couple of days since I put out the last episode, so I figured I might as well... Well, okay, let's start with the good, and then let's go with the... I'm not even sure if it's gonna be bad. Anyway, so Durf put out a new mod pack. So he's got the, scaled up versions of these wheels. We got some Lego bricks. Let's see how the Lego bricks look. Do they... Yeah, they stack up pretty well, actually. That actually looks really nice. Go Durf. How do they paint? Yeah, they paint pretty much perfectly. I dig it. I might actually insist that we make Lego cars at some point. Maybe I'll make a Lego car today. That'd be kind of fun. Let's see. So what else is there? We've got, honestly, not a whole lot new. He reorganized the mod pack, so everything is organized kind of by type. So, like, wheels and stuff like that. Like, I'm actually not entirely sure what the logic is behind some of this, but like, wheel, big wheel, long suspension for rack. I have no idea what that even means. But yeah, we've got a lot of like the weird miscellanea in here. Like all the seats are together, which is kind of nice. I don't get it. We've also got a game grid block. Take a look at this. Looks nice. Does it paint well? Okay. Paints about how you'd expect. Let's see, so we've got glowing blocks. Oh, right, we've got the high power headlight. Let's see about this one. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it, like, absurdly powerful. I bet it makes a serious difference at nighttime. Let's see, anything else? We've got wide angle light, focused light. Let's see, all of the drivable seats that you would expect. No new thrusters. I wish he'd actually send me patch notes. Unfortunately, Durf himself is not actually... This is a preview build. He's not actually put out anything that, that explains all that's in the mod pack. At least of this filming. I'm sure he has, and I'm sure somebody's gonna give me a snarky comment being like, he's already told everybody everything. It's like, date the videos, dude. I don't know, whatever. So we got lightweight pop blocks, all of these, everything's good. Okay, so this is the really new stuff apart from the things that we just came across. We've got the ridiculously giant wheel. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. I actually really like this wheel. I'm actually really tempted to make just an absurdly large car. Nothing fancy about it. Just something that's comically large. Tempting. The other option we have here is cogwheels. Let's pull down a couple of cogwheel parts. Just to see what's up. So cogwheel teeth small. This is interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here. Bearing here, this. So unfortunately you can't have these coming off on the diagonals. Let's see. We should probably have these on something, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's see if I can make a basic cogwheel thing, just as a moment. Just because, I don't know, it's fun. So let's grab the basic wood block, I think. I'll put it on one block. We'll put it, like, here. There we go. Okay. So we want to have... No, we want to actually have this on the horizontal, otherwise it's going to be hard to attach the cogwheel stuff. Alright, so 1, 2... So we've got these, What's the difference? So, comes to a point versus comes to a... more of like a paddle. Let's get back down there and see what alternatives we have. So... This is like the 1x2. Oh, that's screwy. Okay then. So these are the diagonals. So these are medium. So what's the medium look like? Just out of sheer curiosity. Yeah, so that's for a different type of cogwheel. Okay, let's try this one for the time being. Let's see what kind of... Let's see if it works as advertised or if it gets screwed up. Because this looks cool, I don't know if it would be functional unless I brought them together. It might work. Yeah, I don't exactly know what I would do with this one. It'd be kind of fun to... I don't know, I just want to get the guys to play this with me. Maybe it can. Maybe it can work. Okay, let's get back up here. Let's get just a basic electric engine, something real slow. Hook it up. Guess we should probably have like a button or a seat. Standing seat. One of these. We don't need the paint tool right now. I'm just gonna put this here. There's probably a billion ways that I could get this working, but this is fine. Okay. Yeah, so it does actually work. Wow. Okay. I might actually, it'd be kind of fun to make vehicles that you have, like, one cogwheel that gets, powered and you'd have to get it working. I wonder if we could have anything on the vertical here. You know what? Let's keep sciencing this. For a moment. Okay, so what I want is this. Huh. Okay, there we go. That might be too low. Is there anything I can do about this? Because we've got these. Okay, so that rotates downwards. We might actually be able to make this work. I've been wondering if I could do something like this for a while. Okay, so let's do that, and then I don't know. We don't need another electric engine for a little while. Let's see if we can have something like this. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Probably because it's impacting weird wrong. Okay, that's good. So if I just hop on this for a moment. Other direction. Maybe if I just do it, like, right there. Okay, there we go. It's not quite working. The problem is I can't do it diagonally, can I? Not really? Let's try it anyway. Let's cut off a lot of these, and let's see if we can do it with the diagonal ones. I'm not entirely sure if this is even gonna work, and I might have to have Durf show me how this works properly. It's neat though. I'll give him that. Like, this is actually super slick. It's just a matter of I don't understand what I am doing with this. But yeah, I get the feeling these just aren't going to... I get the feeling these just aren't going to connect. Period. Neat thing is, now that I'm thinking about it, I could actually, like, weld these on in place. That might actually work. I'm not entirely sure what kind of weird hitbox wizardry Durf used to get this working. Why aren't you rotating? Please tell me you rotate. Doesn't feel like this one wants to rotate at all. I mean, I can get it to look good. As always, the issue is with this one. Whatever, we'll hook them all up. You need to go the opposite direction. Okay, there we go. So they're a little bit desynced, but really all I want to do is get all the tines on, and then we'll figure it out past that point. Okay, there we go. I don't... I guess... They're not cogs, are they? The teeth. They're teeth. I want to get all the teeth in here. Okay, cool. Now let's unhook these. Yeah, it's not quite smooth. I will say, though, this is a little bit more effective than the other version. But yeah, they're not clasping perfectly. But we do actually have a functional cogwheel system here. That's actually a little bit better. Here, let's see if I can extend something out. We've got we got like light poles we can just have out here. I'm just gonna extend something like this. And we're just gonna put a big wheel at the end. Let's see if we can get it to turn a big wheel. Yeah, it seems to go pretty well, actually. Let's try, like, higher speeds. It's a bit funkalicious, but it works. Okay. Only there's some way that I could get this to turn on the other side. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on a lift. We're gonna have another tire come out. It's the middle, right? Yeah, it's the middle here. I'm just gonna put a bearing there. I want to see if this will actually make it, like... I guess this thing's just gonna endlessly spin because we don't have a proper drivetrain here. I'll have to figure... Actually, it would be pretty easy to get this set up now that I'm thinking about it. If I wanted to have, like, a legit vehicle of some variety. Using this system. Awkward, yes. But not impossible. Okay. Oh, well, biggest problem is... we need bigger tires. Well, we have bigger tires. Alright, where are they? We got the 7x3. Let's try the 7x3s. I'm glad that Durf has been scaling these up. They look nice. Okay, so now... Yeah! I think it'd actually be really fun to, force everybody to use these as their like, try and actually simulate, the mechanical aspects of a wheel on a car. That'd be fun. I'm gonna delete this, because, well, funny, kind of useless. I'll get something working better at a later date. Okay, so I mentioned bad news. So, now that we've had a little bit of fun. So the bad news is, I'm kind of burnt out on Scrap Mechanic if it's not immediately obvious. This should come as no surprise to a lot of you guys. Hopefully. I've been playing this for almost 400 episodes. I'm gonna make it to 400 no matter what. Don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, past that, it'll be kind of more of an occasional thing. I like this game. I like it a lot. Ultimately, the issue is, I've just been playing it for so long that my desire to keep playing it for long periods of time, it's, dropped off pretty dang hard over the past, you know, couple months. It doesn't help that, you know, I'm kind of alone in this. Do I really want to... Let's not go that giant. Let's go 9x4. Yeah, that's not stupid large. That's functional or can be functional. Do we want 2 wide? Yeah, let's go 2 wide and 3 long, I think. But yeah, I like this game a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's just my friends don't want to play with me as much anymore, and I don't want to play with me as much anymore. You play something for that long, and you lose steam on it. It's just how it works. Okay, so let's figure out how to get to the midpoint on this sucker. That's about the midpoint. Okay. But it's not that I'm totally done. It's just that it might be a little while before I, like, play it in whole earnest. I don't know. A lot of it also has to do with when mods get updated, when the game gets updated. In fact, I think they actually have a big update queued fairly soon. Like, within a week or so. So, maybe we will make it into the mid-400s. Kinda depending. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Okay, so these are 9x4s, so let's cut in here a bit. Let's have at least a little bit. Okay. I might have to figure some things out here. Now, do you fit? Or, oh, it's clip. Interesting that it can clip through. You know what? Let's test that for a second. Will you turn? Like, what's the deal with this wheel's hitbox? Huh. Yeah, I can extend blocks into it. I'm curious. Okay, 2. Nope, 2. I'm just gonna have it mirror on the other side. And then we'll try it, like, just scooting forward, just for a smidge. Just to see. I think that's about the right proportion. Make it, like, a little bit thinner, but I don't think I'm gonna want to. Okay, I really wish I could actually just reset my bar to default or something. That'd be nice. Okay, let's just do a regular engine. Where's the regular? Oh, it's up here. I like the fact that Durf is trying to reorganize this. I'm just curious about some of these decisions. Whatever. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. I don't hate this game. I have other things that I need to play, and after a certain point, scrap mechanic, well, nice, becomes a bit of a, I'm gonna say, like a liability on this channel. What the? Huh. Yeah, they don't seem to be having collision issues. It does very weird things because it's an ultralight car. So, like, I can do whatever I want. Interesting that the torque immediately just swaps it back down. That's very odd. I don't know. Well, whatever. Let's keep building this car. I'll probably cut out the wheel wells a little bit better. But still. But, I don't know. I really don't have a better explanation than just, like, it's time that I move on a little bit from this series and not doom and glooming. Honestly, I've been kind of expecting this, and hopefully a number of you guys have been expecting this since, like, episode 200 or so. Because, yeah, I just can't play as much anymore. It also doesn't help that we haven't been doing much multiplayer lately anyway. I don't know how much you guys pay attention to the Catterday crew as a general thing, but we actually haven't been together as a group for, like, over a month now? Something like that? Everybody got kind of busy. Batbeard got sick. Bird got stupid busy. Bird's still stupid busy. Bird will continue to be stupid busy for as long as I know him. And that's normal. It's just one of those where it's like, since I'm playing alone here, I kind of have to prioritize the things that I can keep doing alone. And, I mean, maybe I can get in contact with people like, does Diesel Design still do this stuff? I think he might. I don't know. I've always meant to actually get a hold of Diesel. I've just never gotten around to it because mostly laziness. It's like a Jeep. Let's get like a Jeep. Just a basic one. But yeah, I should have contacted him and other people. It's just... maybe not a Jeep. I don't know. I guess a Jeep wouldn't be impossible. Just kind of a pain. Let's get rid of these. So part of it is with the Jeep, we actually need to lift the base up. Maybe, you know what? We need suspension on this anyway. Let's work on some kind of Jeep system here. It's kind of weirdly backwards for a car, but hey. Weirdly backwards can be kind of fun. The problem is this is going to make a little bit top heavy, which never really works great with scrap mechanic, but what? Oh. That could have gone bad. That could have gone real bad. You guys, some of you guys noticed what I was doing. Some of you guys were prepping for stupid. We need some regular light blocks in here, just for a smidge. I always forget about that. Okay, I guess we might as well extend this over and stuff like that. But yeah, it's also one of those where, I'm sure a number of you guys have realized that I put out like 10 videos a day and stuff. And when I have like a billion really good games coming out, like, you know, Legend of Zelda, Horizon Zero Dawn, Mass Effect Andromeda, Hollow Knight, like all of those. Some of you guys might not actually care about those games, admittedly, but I do. I really do. I really have enjoyed all of those, plus there's a lot of good games coming out this year, and have already come out this year and stuff like that. And it's one of those where, from my perspective, I always do kind of need to be modernizing myself. You can't just stick with one game forever. It kind of worked with Minecraft, but let's be honest, this isn't Minecraft, for better and worse. One, I do kind of appreciate that it's not Minecraft, because I just personally can't imagine enjoying Minecraft for nearly as long as like some of the channels that do Minecraft do. But at the same time, it's also one of those where it doesn't have the popularity behind it, which really isn't really a big deal. But it's not a big deal. It just means I can't, you know, I can't feed myself. I can't pay rent. I can't grow my channel with just this game. Okay. So let's delete this. I'm just gonna put this on a lift. And to some degree I have to prioritize that, even if it sucks a bit for people. And I don't know. I don't know how to put that into words beyond just like, life. Life is hard. Life is impossibly hard. I will say though, like, no matter what, I will be returning to this regularly. Like, this would... ideally, honestly, the best way to probably do this, going forward in the future, is super simple. If I just turn this into a multiplayer only, or like, maybe like a every couple of days kind of thing, that's probably the best way to do it. Because that way I can have some time to be creative, so I can think about, you know, what I'm gonna build today, what am I gonna build tomorrow? I screwed up. Bad. Oof. Ow. Wow. Okay, so, I mean, I really only screwed up with this one here, didn't I? Let's cut this one off. Symmetry is important. At least to me. I think this thing got a little bit thinner. Oh yeah, it got thinner for understandable reasons. Okay. But yeah, that way, this way, by kind of pacing things out, I can be more creative. And with luck, people will be more interested in playing it with me for my group. And I know whenever I mention this sort of thing, people like to to jump on it and be like, we'll play with you, Wanderbot. And, like, the problem is, most people that offer to play with me have little to no experience with YouTube, and it's the age-old issue of, I really can only play with people that have experience with YouTubing, can do commentary and stuff like that. Otherwise, I just end up with a bunch of people that summon a bunch of pseudo-referential things, crash the server and giggle about it, and I'm like, I had shit I wanted to do today. That sounds a little bit judgy, but I don't know, it's hard to say without being judgy, so I'm just gonna come out with it. Seems easier. Okay. Is that too high of a wheel well? It really does feel too high for a wheel well. Fortunately, is this? No, I guess not, actually. That's pretty good. Okay. So let's go back and take a look. I don't have a whole lot of great examples. I'm currently looking at a SUV crossover... Jeep Wrangler Unlimited as my model here. It's not going to look like it. But, that's okay. Let's see, let's get some basic 1x1s, 1x2s, 1x3s. I don't think I'm going to be doing a whole lot of ramp nonsense here, but we will have to do a little bit just by sheer necessity. Let me see. Does that look good? Problem is, this would need to be a bit higher, maybe? I mean, it's not that thick of a thing. I don't know. Maybe if we do like a 1x3 here. Or, no, maybe like a 1x... Because it comes up and in front. So that's not a bad system, but it's got to go at least a little bit further. Okay, so let's try that again. The other option is... we get something like this. And this. It's not great. It's got kind of a weird claw hammer feel to it. Let's, grab the welding tool. Let's try moving it back just a little bit. Okay, yeah, that looks reasonable. Claw hammer or no, it looks reasonable. Okay, let's just do it from the side here. This way I can fit it on and I don't have to just constantly cycle back for ultralight blocks. There we go. Yeah, that feels good. The only problem is the suspension might make it bump a bit. I'm a little bit worried about that. Okay, I've got my, like, NVIDIA GeForce driver popping up, and that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Does not look nice. Okay, and the other side is actually a little bit easier. Is it? Hard to tell. Something like this. Because it's pretty much just an even 90-degree slope. Down. Do we move it back at all, though? Not really. The other alternative is it might have been a good idea to put, like, this here, maybe? I don't think it would work too well. Well, maybe. You stop moving my cursor here. Okay. Yeah, actually, this looks nice. Okay, there we go. Interesting other observation. It actually looks really nice if I alternate it. Like usual. So we want to get a couple of 1x2s in there. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks real nice. Okay, so we want another 1x1 in here. And then kind of same design on the other side, if I can reach it. Actually, it's probably easier from this angle. There we are. Okay. And then just a 1x2. I'm a ramp genius. That's about my only claim to fame at this point for this game, apart from the fact that I've played so freaking much of it. But still. I'll take what I can get. Okay, there we go. So yeah, now we've got a decent wheel well. What I'm probably going to do is actually save this and weld it on multiple times. Because that's going to be a lot easier than... that's going to be a lot easier than anything else. Let's see, let's go back up. And let's fill this in at the very least. Because, yeah, I should be able to just dupe this for every single tire. It's universal. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll get, like, a bumper and a bunch of other things on here. And I might have to... Yeah, I will be lowering the base, actually, now that I'm looking at it. We just gotta raise it up a little bit to get those suspensions on. Okay. I wonder if I could have a single... We have weird options here. I don't know, I'll mess around with this. I might also have to make it longer. No, I don't think I need to make it longer. I just want to make a turbo large Jeep for whatever reason. Even though I honestly am not a big fan of cars and Jeeps especially. Either way, I think this is actually a good stopping point. I know we're only like partway through. I'm building this thing, but there's only so much I can do for the time being. I got a convention to prep for this weekend, and I don't want to burn out any more than I have, and so the easiest way I can do that is actually by limiting the amount of time that I spend on anything. And, you know, just go for the creative builds, and multiplayer whenever that's available, but I don't know. I really don't know. Either way, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Scrap Mechanic, and as always, thanks for watching.